First off, if you are going to run for office, you should have an unblemished record, free of, I don't know, felony convictions or sex scandals, except maybe in Louisiana or New York. Free of, I don't know, felony convictions or sex scandals, except maybe in Louisiana or New York.
Mr. President, I've introduced an amendment that will prohibit the Obama administration from giving away the internet.
Free of, I don't know, felony convictions or sex scandals.
It doesn't just simply threaten our personal liberties. It also has significant national security ramifications.
Free of, I don't know, felony convictions or sex scandals.
The Obama administration is months away from deciding whether or not the United States government will continue to provide oversight over the core functions of the internet and continue to protect it from authoritarian regimes
free of,
who view the
felony convictions or sex scandals.
Internet as a way to increase their influence and suppress the freedom of speech.
This might lead to some pretty bland candidates or people who are so calculating that they have no skeletons in their closet. But we Americans
Weeks ago, the Washington Post, hardly a bastion of conservative thought, published an article entitled, quote, "China's Scary Lesson to the World, Censoring the Internet Works." We shouldn't take our online freedom for granted. If Congress sits idly by and allows the administration to terminate U.S. oversight of the internet, we can be certain that authoritarian regimes will work to undermine the new system of internet governance and strengthen the position of their governments at the expense of those who stand for liberty and freedom of speech.
First off, if you are going to run for office, you should have an unblemished record, free of, I don't know, felony convictions or sex scandals, except maybe in Louisiana or New York. This might lead to some pretty bland candidates or people who are so calculating that they have no skeletons in their closet. But we Americans are a moral people.
This prospect is truly concerning, given as the proposal submitted by the Internet Corporation for the Assigned Names and Numbers, also known as ICANN. ICANN is a global organization, and its latest proposal unquestionably decreases the position of the United States, while it increases
families to the Sacred Heart and to have a consecration. And my mom took that very seriously, and she went out and she bought a beautiful statue of the Sacred Heart and invited the pastor to come over to our home. And I remember that very distinctly, even though I was just a little kid. And we consecrated our family to the Sacred Heart. Yeah. That started, for me, a devotion to the Sacred Heart that was rekindled in high school when I joined the Men of the Sacred Heart in Little Ike Man.
Clever way to talk about religion without anyone knowing that you were talking about it. But you'll never guess what happened. Even in places where it's completely fine to talk about Christianity now and to use, regular Christian symbols like the cross, you have had a huge resurgence.
He after, a couple of large ones one evening, he decides to sit down and write his blog. He called some Labour guy in his constituency. I can't say this word.
The C word.
The C word.
A conservative.
What he said.
Thanks to the plastic automobile decal industry. I mean, seriously, Icarus, I haven't seen a comeback like this since Jesus. Best wishes, John Green.
As a virgin was Tory. He said, it was late at night. I'd meant to say that he was a counsellor. It's an easy mistake to make.
He's confused.
It's useless. The main power line has been shut down.
Somebody's gonna have to go outside and activate the backup boosters.
No, Chef. I'm not gonna let you go out there.
I didn't volunteer.
All right, fine, Chef. Go.
Have to really stay close to home with that because, as a years
You mentioned his sister, Mary Virgilius.
That's right.
Tell me about her.
She is still alive. She is in her mid-50s.
That's it. We're going to Plan B. Nuke the crowd.
God damn it, no, you have to give them more time.
She is an Irish immigrant. She went into con in 1931. She was originally, as far as our diocese was concerned, she was an Augustine.
Free of, I don't know, felony convictions or sex scandals, except maybe in Louisiana or New York.
Yay!